Good morning, children. Today we are discussing about the continuity part of 8th standard mathematics. The unit is understanding the quadrilaterals. Understanding the quadrilaterals. Students, in the previous video, we are discussing about the properties of parallelograms and the quadrilaterals, kite, etc. Today we are discussing about the properties of square and what is a square and then problems on the square. Okay, first one is take headline students. All of you write the notes and with watching video. Okay, first headline is square. What is a square? Which shape it is having? Okay, we are discussing about this one. This is the shape of a square. This is the shape of a square. This is the shape of a square, but it is look like a one of the rectangle because it is adjustment problems. Okay, it is a square. What is a square? In a square, there is observe here ABCD is a square. In this one, the marks it is indicate that all sides are equal. All sides are equal, and this mark indicate that one all angles are equal. Such a quadrilateral is called square. So it is observed that it is all sides are equal and all angles are 90 degree. Here observe that one all sides are equal and all angles are equal. Such a figures are called as a squares. So what is a square? Square is a rectangle with equal side. Square is a rectangle with equal sides. Okay, square is a rectangle with equal side. What are the properties of square? In a square, we have observed that in a square, all sides are equal and all angles are equal and 90 degree. All first one is all sides are equal. Second one is all angles are equal and 90 degree. Diagonals are equal. Here diagonals are AC and BD are the diagonals. Diagonals are equal. Next, diagonals are bisecting perpendicularly each other. Diagonals are bisecting perpendicular each other. It means, observe your students, at angle O, all angles are 90 degree. All angles are 90 degree because the diagonals are bisecting perpendicular, that is 90 degree. Okay, it is understood. What is square? Square is a rectangle with equal sides. In a square, all sides are equal. Okay, we observe that AB is equal to BC, BC is equal to CD, CD is equal to DA, and all angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle B, angle B is equal to angle C, angle C is equal to angle D, angle D is equal to angle A. It means all angles are equal and equal to all are 90 degree, and diagonals are equals. AC is equal to BD and diagonals are bisecting perpendicularly each other. Next, we shall discuss about exercise problems. In first one, given here are some figures. Observe this one. This is a figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, figure 4, figure 5, figure 6, figure 7 and figure 8. Classify each of them on the basis of the following. On the basis of the following. Classify this one. Okay, simple curve. Second one, simple closed curve. Third one, polygon. Fourth one, convex polygon. Fifth one is concave polygons. The solution is simple curve figures are figure 1, figure 2, figure 5, figure 6 and figure 7. These are all simple curves. Simple closed curves are figure 1, figure 2, figure 5, figure 6 and figure 7. These are also simple closed curves. Next, polygons are figure 1, figure 2, figure 4 are polygons. Figure 4 are polygons. These are all the polygons. Next, convex polygon is figure 2. Next, concave polygon is figure 1 and 4 are the concave polygons. This is the solution of this question. Okay, you understood this one? Okay, you understood? In given 8 figures, we have to simplify simple curves. These are all simple curves. Simple and closed curves, these are all the same simple and closed curves. Polygons are 1 2 3 figures are polygons. Okay, next to convex polygon is figure 2, concave polygon is 1 and 4 are the concave polygons. Dear student, next question is, how many diagonals does each of the following have? How many diagonals does each of the following have? First one is convex quadrilateral. Second one is a regular hexagon. Third one is a triangle. In this one, we have to find out a quadrilaterals. Okay, first one figure is a convex quadrilateral. Okay, we observe that one, a convex quadrilateral, it having two diagonals AC and BD. This is a convex quadrilateral. In this quadrilateral, AC and BD are the two diagonals. Therefore, a convex quadrilateral having two diagonals. Convex quadrilateral having two diagonals. Okay, next second one is a regular hexagon. Okay, this is the figure that shows a regular hexagon. Hexa means having six sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a quadrilateral which having a six sides, that is called as a regular hexagon. It is having 9 diagonals. Observe that one. It is having a 9 diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the having a 9 diagonals. A regular hexagon having 9 diagonals. Similarly, same third one is triangle. Triangle does not have any diagonals. Therefore, triangle having no diagonals. Triangle having a no diagonals. Okay, next one is third one question, students. Write down. What is the sum of the measures of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? What is the sum of the measures of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? Will this property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex? Make a non-convex quadrilateral and try. Okay, the solution of the figure is a convex quadrilateral is, this is the A, B, C, D. It is a convex quadrilateral. Okay, a diagonal drawn to the quadrilateral divide the quadrilateral into two triangles. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, the sum of all interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 2 into triangle. Therefore, that is equal to 2 into sum of the triangle is 180 degree. That is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles of a convex quadrilateral is 360 degree. Yes. Okay. Therefore, next question is this. This property hold it to the quadrilateral is not convex. The property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex. Okay, write down this figure. Next, fourth one question is, examine the table. Each figure is divided into triangles and the sum of the angles deduced from that. Okay, you observe that one. Examine the table. ಟೇಬಲನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನೀಟಾಗಿ. ಈ ಟೇಬಲಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಪಾಲಿಗನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಪಾಲಿಗನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಾಗ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್. ಆ ಪಾಲಿಗನ್ಸನ್ನು ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ನ ಸಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೀವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ವಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸೇ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಾನ್ವೆಕ್ಸ್ ಪಾಲಿಗನ್ ವಿತ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ 7 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, B 8, C 10, D n ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree. If number of sides is 7, that is equal to 7 minus 2 into 180 degree. 7 minus 2 is equal to 5 into 180, that is equal to 900 degree. If number of sides is 8, Therefore, the formula is sum of the interior angle of a triangle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree, that is 8 minus 2 into 180 degree. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6 into 180 degree, that is 6 into 180 is equal to 1080 degree. Next, if number of sides is 10, therefore the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is equal to n minus 2 into 180. In place of n, we substitute n is equal to 10 because they are given the number of sides is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. Therefore, 10 minus 2 into 180, that is equal to 10 minus 2 is equal to 8 into 180 degree, that is equal to 80. 8 into 180 is equal to 1440 degree. If last one is D is number of sides is equal to n, therefore it is having the number of sides is equal to n minus n is equal to into 180, n minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay, next, what is regular polygon? The question is, what is regular polygon? State the name of the regular polygon of having 3 sides, having 4 sides, having 6 sides. It is a very simple question, students. What is a regular polygon? We have to discuss in the earlier classes. What is a regular polygon? A polygon that is equiangular and equilateral, that type of polygon is called as a regular polygon. In a polygons which is having the equilateral and equiangular, such a polygon is called as a regular polygon. Therefore, write down the notes. A polygon that is equiangular and equilateral is called a regular polygon. A polygon that is equiangular and equilateral is called regular polygon. Okay, therefore, write down a polygon with 3 sides, that is called equilateral triangle, because it becomes a equiangular and equilateral, that is equilateral triangle. A polygon with 3 sides, that is regular polygon name is equilateral triangle. 4 sides, that is having 4 sides, that is square. 4 sides, that is having a square. Again 6 sides, that is called as a regular hexagon. A regular hexagon. Okay, next question. Find the angle of measure of x in the following figures. Okay, they are given 1, 2, 3, 4 figures are given. In this one, find the measure of x in the following. Okay, first one figure, observe this one. It is a quadrilateral. Okay, it is a quadrilateral. One angle is 50, another angle is 130, next angle is 120, next angle is x. Because we know that the angle sum property of a quadrilateral is 180 degree. We know that the angle sum property of a quadrilateral is 180 degree. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 180. The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 180. That is equal to minus 4 into 2 into 180, that is 2 into 360. Therefore, x plus 50 plus 130 plus 120 is equal to 360. That is equal to x plus 300. Add this one, 50 plus 130, 180, 180 plus 120, that is equal to 300. X plus 300 is equal to 360. Then transpose 300 from left side to right side. Plus 300 becomes minus 300 by using rule of transforming. Therefore, x is equal to 360 minus 300, that is x is equal to 60 degree, students. This is the first one figure. The value of the x is equal to 60 degree because the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. According to this one, x is equal to 60 degree. Okay, next one is, second one is, observe this figure, 30 degree, x, this is the figure, this angle is 70, this angle is 60. Okay, therefore we observe this one, this angle is 60, it is 120, it is 70, it is 110. Okay, we observe this one because the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 4 minus 2 into 180 degree, that is equal to 90 into 180, that is equal to 360 degree. Therefore x, okay, 70, 60, x, this one is we find 90 degree. Okay, therefore that is equal to x plus 70 plus 60 plus 90 is equal to 360 degree. That is equal to x plus 70 plus 60, that is 70 plus 60, 130, 130 plus 90, 220. X plus 220 degree is equal to 360 degree. Again transfers 220 from left side to right side. Then x is equal to 360 minus 220. X is equal to 140 degree. Third one figure, observe this one. Third one figure is the sum of the interior angles of a pentagon is equal to 5 minus 2 into 180 degree, that is equal to 3 into 180, that is equal to 540. Okay, that is equal to 540 degree. Therefore x plus x plus 120 plus x plus 30 is equal to 520. 2x plus 260 is equal to 540 degree. That is what x is equal to 540 minus 260 degree, because we are transferring 260 from left side to right side, it becomes plus 260 degree because minus 260 degree. Therefore 2x is equal to 280 degree. Therefore x is equal to 280 divided by 2, that is equal to 2 1 ja 2 4 ja, that is x is equal to 140 degree. X is equal to 140 degree. Okay, next the sum of the interior, alternate method of this one, the sum of the interior angle of a pentagon is equal to 5 minus 2 into 180 degree, that is equal to 3 into 180 is equal to 550. Because this is a regular pentagon, therefore all sides, all angles are equal, that is 5x is equal to 540. X is equal to 540 divided by 5, that is equal to 108 degree. 108 degree. Okay, next seventh one question, students. Seventh one question is find option A x plus y plus z. X plus y plus z. In second one, find x plus y plus z plus w. Find the angles. In this all this one, we are finding these angles. We are finding angles. Therefore, observe here, the solution of the equation is x plus y plus z is equal to, equation is x, y, this is z. You observe that the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, therefore the sum of the linear pair of angles is equal to 180. According to this one, x is equal to 180 minus 90. Okay, that is z is equal to 180 minus 30, that is 150. Y is equal to 30 plus 90 is equal to 120 degree. Therefore the exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. Therefore x plus y plus z is equal to 90 plus 150 plus 120 is equal to 360 degree. That is equal to 360 degree. Observe here, students, the sum of the linear pair of angle is 180 degree. Therefore angle x is equal to 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degree. Similarly angle z is equal to 180 minus 30 is equal to 150 degree. Similarly same angle y is equal to 30 plus 90 degree is equal to 120 degree. Therefore the interior angles is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. According to this one, x plus y plus z is equal to 90 degree plus 150 degree plus 120 degree is equal to 360 degree. Okay, next second one solution is x plus y plus z plus w. X plus y plus z plus w, that is equal to, you do that homework. Okay, that one you do this one homework. Next find x in the following figures. Okay, find x in the following figures. Exercise 4.2, that is this one given. Solution of this one figure. Observe this one figure. This is angle x, this is x 125, exterior angle 125, this is the angle of x. Okay, therefore the solution of the equation is x plus 125 plus 125 is equal to 360 degree, because sum of the exterior angle of a triangle is 360 degree. Because sum of the exterior angle of a triangle is 360 degree. According to this one, x plus 250 degree is equal to 360 degree. X is equal to 360 minus 250 is equal to 110 degree. X is equal to 360 degree minus 250 degree is equal to 110 degree. Okay, next second one figure. Observe this one, second one figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which 5 sides. Therefore, angle 1 90 degree. Angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 90 is equal to 90 degree. Angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 60 degree, that is 120 degree. Similarly, angle 3 is equal to 180 minus 90 degree, that is 90 degree. Angle 4 is equal to 180 minus 70 degree is equal to 110 degree. Angle 5 is equal to 180 minus 6 degree. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles of a regular pentagon is equal to 540 degree. Regular pentagon is equal to 540 degree. Therefore, angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 540 degree. N minus 2 into 180 degree is equal to 5 minus 2 into 180. That is equal to 3 into 180 degree. That is equal to 540 degree. Therefore, 90 plus 120 plus 90 plus 110 plus 180 minus x is equal to 540 degree. Therefore, 590 minus x is equal to 540 degree. Therefore, 590 minus 540 is equal to x, that is equal to x is equal to 50 degree. X is equal to 50 degree. Find the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon. Find the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon is. Okay, first one is 9 sides, second one is 15 sides. First one is 9 sides, second one is 15 sides. Therefore, the solution of the equation is 9 sides. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles is equal to, formula is n minus 2 into 180 degree. The number of sides n is given, n is equal to 9. Therefore, substitute in place of n 9. Therefore, 9 minus 2 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, 9 minus 2 is 7 into 180, that is equal to 1260 degree. 1260 degree. Therefore, the measure of each interior angle, therefore, the measure of each interior angle is equal to 1160 degree divided by 9. That is equal to, divide this one. Okay, 9 1 is 9. Next, 9 4 is 36, 0, remaining is 140 degree. Therefore, measure of each exterior angle is equal to 180 minus measure of each interior angle, that is 180 minus 140 degree is equal to 40 degree. Is equal to 40 degree. Similarly, same next second one is 15 sides. Second question is 15 sides. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree. That is equal to n minus 2 into 180. That is n minus 2 into 180 is equal to n minus 2 into 180. That is, in place of n, substitute 15, because they are given, that is 15 sides. N is equal to 15. Therefore, n minus 2 into 18, that is, it becomes 15 minus 2 into 180 degree. 15 minus 2 into 180 degree. Therefore, 15 minus 2 is equal to 13 into 180 degree. You multiply this one, 13 into 180 is equal to 2340 degree. Measure of each interior angle is equal to 2340 degree divided by 15. You divide this one, 15 1 the 15, remaining is 15 5 are, remaining is 15 6, that is equal to 156 degree. Therefore, measure of each exterior angle is equal to 180 minus measure of each interior angle, that is 180 minus 156, that is equal to 24 degree. Next, alternate method is measure of each exterior angle is equal to 360 divided by n. That is, first one is 9 sides. Therefore, exterior angle is equal to 360 divided by 9 is equal to 40 degree. Similarly, same, second one is 15 sides. Therefore, exterior angle is equal to 360 divided by 15. That is equal to 24 degree. That is 24 degree. It is alternate method. Is very easy, students. You follow this one method. Next, how many sides does a regular polygon have if the measure of an exterior angle is 24 degree? We observe this one. It is already solved. Okay, therefore the number of sides is equal to 360 divided by each exterior angle. 360 divided by each exterior angle, that is n is equal to 360 divided by 24 degree, that is equal to 15. Therefore number of sides is equal to 360 divided by each exterior angle, that is n is equal to 360 divided by 24 degree, that is equal to 15. That is equal to 15. The number of sides is equal to 360 divided by each exterior angle, that is n is equal to 360 divided by 24 degree, that is equal to 15. The next question is, how many sides does a regular polygon have if each of its interior angles is 165 degree? Okay, fourth one question is, how many sides does a regular polygon have if each of its interior angles is 165 degree? Therefore they are given the interior angle is 165 degree, therefore the exterior angle is equal to 180 minus 165, that is equal to 15 degree. That is 15 degree. Therefore the number of sides is equal to 360 divided by each exterior angle. 360 divided by each exterior angle, n is equal to 360 divided by 15 degree, that is 24 degree. You divide this one, 360 divided by 15, that is equal to 24 degree. Therefore the number of sides is equal to 24. Therefore the number of sides is equal to 24. Okay, next to fifth one question, friends. You have to observe this one. Is it possible to have a regular polygon with the measure of each exterior angle has 22 degree? Second one, can it be an interior angle of a regular polygon? Why? Okay, they are given. Is it possible to have a regular polygon with the measure of each exterior angle as 22 degree? Second one, can it be an interior angle of a regular polygon? Why? Okay, because when exterior angle is 22 degree, the number of sides is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. That is equal to number of sides is equal to 360 divided by 22. That is equal to 6.36. Therefore, the number of sides is not an integer. Therefore, it is not possible to have a polygon with exterior angle is 22 degree. Okay, it is not having exterior angle with the 22 degree, because when exterior angle is 22 degree, we find number of sides. Number of sides is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. The number of sides is equal to 360 divided by 22. You divide 360 by 22, we get 16.36. The number of sides is not an integer, therefore it is not possible to have a polygon with exterior angle. Therefore, when interior angle is 22 degree, exterior angle is equal to 180 minus 22 degree, that is 158 degree. Therefore, number of sides is equal to 360 divided by each exterior angle, that is number of sides is equal to 360 divided by 158, that is equal to 2.28. The number of sides is not an integer, therefore it is not possible to have a polygon with interior to 22 degree. Okay, students, we have to discuss remaining in the next class. Thank you for one and all. Thank you.